Hello and welcome to Global America. My name is Mrs. Emily Smith, and I am so excited to teach pretty much all of the current history of our nation from the Cold War through now. If you saw our syllabus, you have an understanding that this course was sort of designed because we stopped teaching history during the Cold War, which was a lot of years ago, and a lot has happened since then. So this class really is a look at sort of how globalization has happened in modern era and the impact that it has had on the United States, the impact that we have on other countries, the economic, political, and just, social aspect of the world today. It is obviously a class that is ever evolving and ever changing. If you looked at our syllabus, you will see that there are 5 units. So we do the Cold War, and then we sort of dive into each presidency with George H.W. Bush, and then Bill Clinton, and then George W. Bush, and then Barack Obama. We do not get to a solidified unit on Donald Trump or current President Biden, because it's really hard to evaluate presidents so close to when they were in office. What we do, however, is sprinkle in some of the events from the Biden and Trump presidency, because they very much relate to what was happening in those other eras. So please know that we'll be talking about those as well. My class is a bunch of seniors, and I love having seniors because it's the last big step before they are in the real world. My expectation of them might be a lot higher than it was in years past, because I want to prepare them for the real world. I've put a lot of accountability and responsibility back on them. The biggest thing in our class is if students are absent because everything is on Schoology, I am under the assumption that they've checked Schoology for the update that I post every day. I'll show you in a second. The calendar of anything that's due, and that they do it. Because if they're not here, the expectation is that they're doing the work. If I hear from them, the accountability factor is if they reach out to me on a message, Schoology message, email, something really quick, short and sweet, and just say, hey, I can't get to the work. Can we chat when we come back? The answer is yes. And then I will set up a meeting and we can get them all caught up when they get back. So I'm just trying to teach one of two things. Be responsible if you're absent, do the work. If you can't do the work, be accountable and just let me know. And then we will set up a time when you get back, figure it all out. That's not something that students are usually used to doing in the past. So a lot of times what happens, first time that happens, is that students are not here. They come in, what did I miss? There's a quiz that day, they have to take the quiz, they're upset about it. The truth behind it is that all of my quizzes are open notes. So if students are taking notes, they will do fine. The work that they're doing outside of class, I oftentimes give them work inside of class to do it. And then the homework is just trying to complete it. The idea in this class is that it's designed for them to be successful, but there's a lot of independent accountability that sometimes students are struggling with. And so my job as a teacher is to get them prepared for the real world. And I use my curriculum to do that. So it's just a little bit about how I run the classroom. I want to show you guys Schoology. Hopefully I can do this. This is how we used to teach back in the day. So I wanted to show you guys how we are utilizing Schoology to sort of design a success for them in the classroom. This is going to look different on an iPad if you use it on your phone. I don't know if you are in the program, but you can actually join Schoology as well and look at all of your student stuff. So if you guys can see here, my class is sort of set up with information. This might be the place that you would want to go with course information about our class, district information. There are important daily links for them, but I set up my class, as you can see here, by week. Ignore the January, I just have to change some things. So by week, they drop down. If they are here each of these days, they're in class, I say open the Wednesday folder. If they're absent, they can simply click on the folder and figure out what we did in class that day. As far as the update goes, every single day I post an update of what we did in class. This is not only for my benefit, but obviously for theirs. If they were here, as well as if they, as you can see here, if they weren't here. So if they were not here, we did current events, we did a reading assignment, we went through some course notes, we discussed NATO, and then we did current event trivia on Friday. We do current events in class, a wide array of different sources, CNN, Fox News, CBS. We try to pull in different sources of what we can to show these video clips. Every week, students will have a quiz on current events. It's open note. They get 3 attempts. It's multiple choice. The biggest thing for them is remembering to take it. So it is posted on Schoology. Also in Schoology, they can send me Schoology messages, as you guys can see up here. There's a calendar of running assignments that are due, just so that they're aware of what's happening. Everything that's set up here is for them to be really successful. If you ever have questions, you want to reach out, please let me know. I'm here to help this year be really great, but also to help them really understand what's going on in the world today and how we got here. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you watching this video. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you.